And we are back with another Wild Rift gameplay today with Evelyn in the jungle. And as the best looking Wild Rift player, I'm going to show exactly how you can carry with Evelyn. Because with this item build, you can see on the screen right here, you will be able to carry your games insanely well, especially with the updated Infinity Orb, because it no longer gives you health. Evelyn didn't need that extra health this item gave, and now it's way easier to get this item. So, let's take a look at how this game is going, because if you haven't noticed yet, I'm commentating those games afterwards, because first of all, like, I'm a very good player, I'm a very good commentator, but I can't do both at the same time. So I'm doing the extra work to give it to you afterwards, so I'm commentating this game after I played it. And also, you're basically getting the best out of both worlds. So we're basically starting with the blue buff, and I know that the jungle role is the least liked role. I don't know why, like I think it's pretty boring, and you could always blame as the jungler. So this might be a reason why this role is not that popular. But in general, like, you can carry your games pretty hard, especially there's so little jungle mains running around in the game that if you are very good at playing jungle, you will be able to carry a lot of your games. So we're doing the standard route, and the main goal with Evelyn is to get level 5 as fast as possible, because this way you're going to get your invisibility. So I'm going for the pretty standard clear, I'm going for the blue buff, I'm clearing the wolves, then like chickens, red buff, and then... But I'm seeing that my Yasuo is having problems, so you always want to be looking at the map, and this might be a free kill right here. Might be flashing onto her. Yes, flashing onto her, but I don't think that she will die. And she's dead. Like, this Yasuo did a pretty good job. Now, with the passive Evelyn, I don't have that big of a problem with getting my health back. This Echo is getting me. I don't know if this was worth it for me. Probably not, but at least I helped my Yasuo. So I'm going for the first part of the Infinity Orb. I honestly don't know how the item is called, maybe you can let me know down in the comments. And I'm going for the standard boots. Luckily Echo didn't steal my blue away and my red buff away, so I can keep going with my mission of getting level 5. It would have been way more smoothly if I didn't have to help this Yasuo. Maybe I was trying too hard to kill that misfortune, and this way Echo got me. Maybe one mistake I made. But after this camp right here, I should be having level 5, and I should be able to do some very, very good ganks. Also, a little disclaimer right here. If you're just starting off in the jungle, I don't know if Evelyn would be the best pick for you, honestly. Like, I'm saying this to you not because I'm doubting your abilities as a player, but I think Evelyn is not the easiest jungler to pick off, because she's that assassin style. And let's take a look at how I'm killing this misfortune. Pretty easy. This is what you can do with Evelyn once you hit level 5 and the enemies are not buying control wards. I don't know why they would be doing that. So, why don't I think that you should be picking up Evelyn if you're not, like, as your beginner jungler? Because, like, I think the way how you need to play her is way different than a lot of other jungle champions. And even though she's pretty damn strong, like, I think you are better off starting with something like an Olaf, a Wukong, maybe, maybe not an Amumu, but something that's tanky, something that's, like, more of a fighter style, not that assassin style, because it will be way easier, like, it's way more forgiving if you make mistakes as Wukong, because you can still build tanky. If you try to build Evelyn as a tank, it will be pretty useless. So, one of the other things I want you to do is always keep clearing your jungle. I see so many junglers forgetting to clear their jungle, while all they're trying to do is trying to gank, like, really aggressively trying to gank, instead of, as I said, clearing their jungle. Like, clearing your jungle will give you so much gold. Like, you can see I'm getting 100 extra gold for every camp I'm clearing. This Echo is trying to kill me. Maybe he will get me if I'm not careful. Should be going away there. And I think I'm getting greedy for this. No, I go back, get the Infinity Orb, and then keep farming. As you can see, I'm 500 gold ahead of Echo, even though he's 2-0, simply because he's doing what I just told you. He is not... I don't know what this Yasuo is doing, honestly. Typical Yasuo player move. Now, one cheesy thing you can do is go back with your ultimate. So you have that, the dash, and then kill the enemy. So you already saw that in the intro. I thought it was pretty cool and a pretty good idea for me. Not something I have trained a lot, just a short little idea I had while playing. You can also seal away Echo's blue buff because I honestly don't know where he is. Maybe it wasn't the best decision. Like if I was only 5 seconds late, I would have been dead. But that's okay. So maybe we can kill the Sion. I intentionally wasn't ganking Sion that often. First of all, I saw how much help this Yasuo needed. And second, like, so ganking a Sion is pretty hard. This should be a free Rift Herald. If Misfortune doesn't follow, like she's taking a lot of time. What I'm doing is getting invisible right here, waiting for someone to... Oh, I'm probably dead to this sign right here. Sorry, I just wanted to explain to you what I did in this fight while trying to make the other point I wanted to tell you. And it all just got confusing, and that's also the reason why I don't commentate those games live, because I wouldn't be able to teach you anything. So 2-2 and 3, not the best score, but at least I was participating in 5 out of 6 kills from my team. And I'm 1,000 gold ahead of Echo, at least like at this point, where we see him last, maybe it's more like 400. But this is exactly what I'm preaching when you're playing jungle. Clear your damn jungle. Like, I'm not blindly running into my team right now, trying to help them, even though maybe it would be the better decision. I'm clearing my jungle first. This Yasuo is making the typical Yasuo player move. This is the exact reason why everybody hates Yasuo players. Probably. Like, I'm not having personally something against this guy, but Yasuo players, they have a pretty bad reputation simply because for the things I've just talked about. Killing the Misfortune because she's getting obnoxious. I'm trying to go invisible so I can get my passive, easily killing that Draven. And with my passive I meant trying to get some health back. Okay. I am pretty much dead if I'm not paying close attention to what's happening now. Like, I can't fight those 3 guys. There's no chance without the ultimate that I'm going to win a 3 vs 1 against them. Maybe with the Yasuo, but he tried to do it. Like, he tried to do what I just told you, and the same would have happened to me if I tried to go 3 vs 1. So I'm pretty interested in the score right now of Yasuo, because I can't remember, honestly. Like, this guy easily died 4 or 5 times, right? Pretty easy and short dive, and it was too quick. Like, I'm taking a look, 1 and 5, okay. I'm always trying to take a quick look at how the gold is standing, and I unfortunately, like, while I'm playing, I have a thought in mind what I'm doing there, but I unfortunately can't tell you when I'm commentating those games afterward. So I can now buy my Rabadons, which is a pretty big power spike for Evelynn. And that Sion is simply doing the inting Sion move. I need to flee here. There is no way I can win this game or win this fight. Maybe with Yasuo. Getting knocked up here. And I learned from the last time, I don't want to die again against the angry dad Sion, like I did at the Baron Pit. So the only reason why I took the kill is because I thought it was better on me than at Galio or on Yasuo, because Yasuo, he's, like, you can see it, he's 1 and 6. Not the best. Not the best help, honestly. And if he gives more gold, like, also not the best thing. So I took the kill. Can you see the damage I'm doing? It's insane. Evelynn is just pretty damn strong, especially if you start snowballing. But this is one of the things you need to do with Evelynn. is you need to snowball in order to win those games. Otherwise you're again just useless and you won't win anything. So there's this Draven, he's easily dead because again this is one of the most obnoxious things in the game. Being invisible. Completely invisible, because sure there are control wards that can counter me, but honestly like not that many people buy control wards. Even in like Grandmaster I think it was like at 30 points, maybe even a little bit lower. Okay, I saw that Sion coming here. I knew that I needed to keep standing there so he doesn't go and kill me. And I was too greedy. Honestly I should have just been staying there and waited until like they walked past me. But it also feels, because this Graves is never grouped, it kind of feels like a 4v5. Honestly, like I haven't seen Graves in a fight yet. And that's probably the reason. So they aced us, not the best thing. Not the best thing. But overall it's looking good. All we need is that the mid lane turret. This would give us some good opening to the map and some extra gold. Oh, that's needed. I unfortunately can't assassinate this misfortune right here because she's... Because there was some help. So I just had another short brain lag and I just realized that they started buying pink wards or like control wards to zone me off. I've seen that there's some pretty low enemies and all I'm trying to do right here is... Wow, that was okay played. Maybe it was just bad by me, or it was very good played by Echo that I ulted in his ultimate. So what I'm trying to do is I'm waiting there until they all walk past me, and then I'm trying to kill someone in the backline. I've done this a couple of times already in this game, and it worked. But this Karma is already trying to peel for the carries, which makes it pretty hard for me to do. And if you win, I won't tell you, you need to watch this video until the end. If we win, I carried this Yasuo pretty hardly. Like, this was some pretty good free elo for him, and I hope I get people like this, like me and my team, as well if I have a bad game. So I won't say that he's a bad Yasuo player, I'm just saying that he might have a bad game, and he's playing currently like a typical Yasuo player. Now, this is a free dragon, somehow, because the enemy team is greedy, and those could be like 3 or 4 free kills. So, I'm not able to just run into them blindly. I need to ult out of there. Wow, this Draven crits. And also, I will have a very good Draven gameplay for you guys, because that guy, if he starts snowballing, like, it's just like a truck, okay? You can't stop him as soon as he starts to get rolling, so it becomes very hard. Now, honestly, I thought we won this game right there, but right now it looks like we lost. So I'm not 100% sure right now if we won or lost this game, so it will be interesting for all of us. So again, stick until the end, you will see it. But my team starts to flame this Yasuo. I'm not the biggest fan of flaming in-game because it just tilts the player and it won't make him play better. It's completely useless, but I kind of do it afterwards. Like, not in a toxic way where I curse them or something, where I throw around with some curse words. But I might call somebody stupid. This is the hardest thing you might hear from me. And I will also point out how they are fucking up. And yes, I just realized that I said, like, stupid is the hardest thing you'll hear from me, and then I throw the F-bomb. So let's see if we can win the fights right here. I need to ult away, otherwise I'm dead. Honestly, those fights don't look really good for me. in general for us. The sign is dead because he had a pretty bad positioning. This Misfortune is not throwing the best ultimate. I hope I get invisible soon again so I can kill some of them. Okay, this Draven, he's 100% dead. But the amount of shields this Karma can give to people is insane. Okay, it was pretty lucky that we in general won this whole fight right there. But I'm happy with it. We should get the mid lane turret because again it opens up the map more and I don't know what this Graves build is. Honestly, take a look 5 seconds back and tell me, have you ever seen play Graves like that? Maybe you can also pause the video.
Through suffering, they come to love me. Every single one.
Okay, so next team fight. I'm doing it again. I'm trying to let the enemies walk past behind me so I can come in from the side and kill one of the carries. I can only do this if Karma has just thrown out her shield. And if we are 5 versus 5, not this like I'm Graves and I'm running around somewhere else. We need to be 5 versus 5. And it's hard if we didn't even get the mid lane turret after last ace. I wonder what the turning point will be. Like the next fight should definitely decide if we are going to win or lose this game. Sign is dead. I don't know, like this wasn't the best ult by me. And we might have lost this right now because Yasuo and Virus died. And as I told you, like this game will be the turning point if we are going to win or lose, simply because either we are killing the enemies, we're going to get Baron and we will be able to simply push through, or we are going to like die and they simply push us through. These are the only two possibilities, and this Dragon was out of position. This Karma is also out of position. Look at the hate spike damage I can give them. It's insane. Like Evelyn late game with, if you are starting to snowball, and I would still consider what I'm doing right here as snowball. Okay, she doesn't know that. My ult goes over the wall. And you might think I'm playing a lot of Evelyn. I'm not, okay? So there might be some Evelyn mains right here that now laugh about me. And this might be, if it's the Yellow Dragon, I'm not 100% sure, this might be game over. It's not the Yellow Dragon, it's the simple Fire Infernal Dragon. So we should be definitely going for the Baron right here. And this is exactly what I told you, like, the game will be decided by the next fight. If we won this fight somehow, like, it was not a clear, like, we aced them and most people survived. It was more like we killed one after each other because they walked in stupidly, but we still get the Baron. The only reason why I didn't smite is because I didn't see any enemy nearby, and I wanted to get the Infernal Dragon. And this is probably the point where we have our big comeback right here. Wow, I could have smited the Baron, I lost it anyway. Again, I want to dodge the Q by Sion because I can't take it and we win the next team fight because this Galio, he had an insane ultimate. And this game should be over. Okay, now I know that we won this game right here. Because, and yes, I just took all the excitement out of the game, I know. But I wasn't sure if we actually won that game. Like, honestly, I didn't look at the game before, and I had an Evelyn I won, and I had an Evelyn game I lost, and in both games I had a feeding Yasuo, so I wasn't sure which game was which one. So, this is how we are going to finish the game, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and if you have any questions regarding Evelyn, make sure to ask them down in the comments because I answer every single one of them. This Yasuo got carried pretty hard, and I will leave you with a bunch of videos I will think you'll find valuable.